Provide information, making economic decisions. Obviously, economic. This is a country. In a country, if the country's companies, all the biggest business organization which are doing the businesses, which are producing goods or which are giving services as well, if they take a good economic decision, then the company or the country will grow. This is only possible with seeing the accounting as an information and not as a tool of just recording transactions. So that's why accounting is very much important. Accounting is not only the recording part. It has to do much more apart from recording. What's that? With this, we will be seeing in this video. This simply means that accounting is a basic and the main utmost important source of information which can be, used in making decisions for the future purposes. Now, as we all know, accounting is simply the art of recording the transactions, the monetary transactions. But the question arises, is the business only started just to do the profits? Is it the main aim? So the answer is no. Because obviously the business main aim is to earn profit, but obviously to grow in the future is also the aim of every businessman. And for the growth, you need the decision making power. You just need the maximum planning. You need each and every step should be so much good that it cannot involve any losses. So all these things helps the industry, helps the company to grow faster and to earn more profits. So accounting is not merely the preparation of financial statements. It's not merely the recording of transactions. It's also have to do many things. Let's take an example. Now, accounting is basically the process of interlinked activities where we have to do the identification of transactions. First, we identify the transactions, if it is of monetary value, if it is involving the money or not, if it is an economic activity or not. So after the identification, after we have identified which transactions have we to record, after that we record the transactions, then we do the summarizing part, and at the end we prepare the financial statements. Now the question arises, what is the meaning of financial statements? Financial statements is basically a statement where we calculate the exact profit or the losses a company has earned during its period of time. And apart from that, also we check whether we have sufficient assets or not, and what is the position of the liabilities in our business. So this is the main thing. This is the main thing which we are doing the accounting for. But that's not only the main thing, because this is only not restricted to the financial statements. We have to communicate, we have to disseminate the information to the users. Now the question arises, why do we have to tell this to the users? Because there is a simple reason to that. Obviously, if the users will get to know the information, they can take the appropriate decision for their future, that if we want to invest in the business or not, if we want to take the decisions, if we want to change the decisions or not, if we want to make the changes in the policies or not. This everything depends upon the accounting, as it is the source of information. Everything lies in the accounting. Without accounting, we will not be able to know whether the company is doing good or not doing good. So it is basically the generation of information. We generate the informations from the accounting. If there is, okay, let's take an example. For example, in future, these days, in future, there will be a more need of electronic, cars. So for electric cars, there must be the production unit, there must be the raw materials availability. So if we are into the manufacturing of batteries, obviously we will grow. We can see this in the news, and as well as we can see this in the accounting as well, as the products, the electronic cars which were cheaper last year have become more advanced and more of higher prices this year due to the rise in the demand of that product. So information is the main key thing which guides, which helps, which plans what to do in the future. So accounting can be that information which a person needs in order to grow. Now, provide information, making economic decisions. Obviously, economic. this is a country. In a country, if the country's companies, all the biggest business organization which are doing the businesses, which are producing goods or which are giving services as well, if they take a good economic decision, then the company or the country will grow. This is only possible with seeing the accounting as an information and not as a tool of just recording transactions. So that's why accounting is very much important. Now, next is predicting and evaluating. We predict and evaluate. Now, predicting means to see in the future whether our product will be a master blaster or our product will be a no-no. So with that only, we can see if there is no demand in the future, we can do like, we can, we can do some changes in that. We can bring some of the changes according to the customers, according to the need of the customers. We can change the product. We can, we can also cheaper the prices. We can increase the prices. This is everything is done by just predicting the future aspects or the future prospects of the products which we are dealing into. Apart from that, evaluating whether or not to sell in India or whether to sell in that particular region or in a different region where there will be more demand. This is also done by just seeing the accounting. Because accounting simply, if there is a losses, we will have to shift the production, we will have to shift the selling portion from that area to different area. We will have to shift the production, the products from one place to another. We will have to shift the use of product from one area to another with the information of the content in the accounting. Next is the principal source of information. It is basically the principal source because it records each and every transaction. A minutest of the minute transaction is recorded in the accounts, which provides the basic and the principal source of information. Next is the activities affecting the society. Obviously, all the activities we do, for example, if we are into manufacturing of such items which is contributing to the increase in the carbon dioxide, which is helping not helping, in fact it is basically leading to the increase in the carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide, which is harming our atmosphere, it is obviously not advised to produce that products, and it is not advised to run that business or industries because it is affecting the society. The people living in the society are facing problems. So accounting, with the help of accounting, we can do a justice to the society and to the country as a whole. So accounting here is basically a main source of information, a main raw source of information with which the more information can be gathered, more information can be processed, and we can take a decision, we can take an appropriate decision for the future goals and future aspects as well.